snake was looking right at me. I held my breath. I didn't move an inch. I was petrified. I remember thinking, why did I risk my life for this cup of tea? I thought my life was about to come to a very sudden and painful end. The snake was flicking his tongue at me. He rattled his tail. That's when he jumped. When I woke up, I was surrounded by an African tribe. They were playing strange music like I had never heard before. A few of them were taking care of me. Finally, the tribe's shaman gave me the cup of tea that would change my life forever. Hi, I'm Liz Swan Miller. I'm a naturopath and a best-selling Amazon author that has helped over 14,793 women and men reclaim their health, fitness, and happiness with advice they needed to improve their physical well-being. As a professional weight loss expert, I was ashamed and frustrated by the weight I'd gained after a difficult and complicated pregnancy. No matter which of my time-tested techniques I tried, I just couldn't get rid of the pounds and pounds of stubborn excess fat. It was like I was a stranger in my own body, trapped in a shell I didn't even recognize anymore. The worst part was that I couldn't seem to do anything to get my life back to normal. I was disappointed, ashamed, and more alone than I'd ever been. I felt absolutely helpless. That all changed when I took a plane to Africa and discovered the delicious tea that made me burn body fat quickly and easily, without feeling hungry. Now, you need to watch this video until the very end because I'm actually going to give you this revolutionary ancient recipe today. This recipe led to my life-changing fat loss. I shed 14 pounds in a matter of weeks. I then went on to cleanse away an incredible 27 more pounds. That's 41 pounds all gone because of one cup of tea. It was all thanks to a bizarre legend my South African college exchange student told me about when I was younger. A tale that told about a delicious red tea discovered in the remote African wilderness and the Kenyan tribe who drank it to stop all the feelings of hunger. The legend said an African shaman possessed an ancient recipe for a delicious red tea so powerful that whoever drank it felt unlimited energy, with no thirst and no hunger. It sounded crazy, and yet I was absolutely dying to find out the truth. Could drinking this red tea really make someone never feel hungry? You can't buy this tea blend in the store because it's still mostly a secret. In fact, I'm literally the first person in America who's ever brought it back from Africa. And if I hadn't gotten out of that jungle alive, you wouldn't be hearing about it today. But don't worry, because you can actually find all the ingredients you need at any grocery store. You might even have them in your house right now. And the tea works like magic. You feel full, satisfied, and energized almost instantly, and your body will actually activate its natural ability to burn fat, a built-in superpower you might not have used in years. Additionally, absolutely anyone can use it, no matter your age, gender, or health. While you should always check with a physician you trust before making any life changes, this detox is proven safe, effective, and simple. You can drink this tea to detox your body and shed 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds or more, just like I did. The difference in my body in just 14 days was truly astonishing. I can't even begin to describe the feeling of complete and utter relief as those first few pounds disappeared. When they kept coming off, I knew I'd found something special. In a matter of mere weeks, I dropped 41 pounds. That's right, 41. After years of struggling, I'd finally found the solution I was looking for. No more diet failures, no more guilt or remorse. With each pound I lost, I was one step closer to being happier, one step closer to being my old self. I was back in my skinny jeans again. You can actually see me smiling, more slender than I've been in years, right in this picture from last Sunday at a family barbecue. Without the fat-burning power of this mysterious tea, I can't imagine where I'd be today. It saved my sanity, it saved my health, and best of all, it saved my failing marriage. This is truly a life changer. You see, my last pregnancy took a toll on me. After multiple complications, I was put on extended bed rest. I spent 80% of my day stuck in bed. and I was forced to give up the active lifestyle I loved so much. Can you imagine being trapped in one room for weeks at a time? Being held back from pursuing your hobbies, your passions, and truly engaging with life? That was my world. I became sluggish. I felt exhausted all the time. Eventually, I developed a sweet tooth, and I absolutely lost control of my weight. I felt like a fraud. Here I was helping people all over the country lose weight and get the bodies they wanted, while I was lying in bed looking worse than I ever have. Honestly, I felt disgusted with myself. And even though my husband was very supportive by telling me he didn't care what I looked like, I knew deep down he just wasn't physically attracted to me anymore. I just wasn't the same person he fell in love with. Finally, I knew it was time for a change, and I decided to face the music. I reluctantly stepped onto the scale, and to my disgust, I saw that I had gained 41 pounds. I couldn't believe it. I knew my weight had gotten out of hand, but I had no idea it had gone this far. I couldn't face the world. I went back to bed and spent the rest of the day crying my eyes out. If you've ever gained a lot of extra weight or felt like your body was simply out of control, I know how you feel. It can really make you feel both helpless and hopeless. Thankfully, I know there's a solution that works because I've done it. Plus, it's fast, easy, and it tastes delicious. Best of all, I lost every one of those stubborn 41 pounds for good. So you can understand why I was willing to fly to Africa and go deep into the jungle to find this mysterious recipe. Remember, I tried every possible weight loss program until I found this ancient red tea recipe that shrank fat cells. Before I share this recipe with you, I have to give you a warning. Today, I'm going to give you this recipe to use as often as you want. But to be completely honest, a lot of the information I'm sharing with you today exposes secrets that some people don't want you to know about. While I'll keep this site running as long as I can't promise any miracles. So if you're even a little bit curious about how this tea can change your body and shrink your fat cells, you need to watch the entire free video today. I know this sounds pretty far-fetched to you right now. However, the truth is that all I did was drink this delicious red tea and do a few other simple things to shrink my fat cells. The unique combination of special ingredients in this tea literally unlock your fat cells to help remove built-up toxins and reset your body's metabolism. The two things making it impossible for you to lose weight. Best of all, I've found the science that actually backs it up. The days of feeling guilty about not losing weight are finally over. Isn't that what you really want? You don't have to starve yourself or eat a bunch of flavorless vegetables to get results. Simply drink this delicious tea and enjoy the smart foods you love, and you will drop pounds guaranteed. Right now, you're probably wondering why no one has ever heard of this tea before. The answer is incredibly simple. In fact, the entire tribe thought I was crazy when I told them I wanted to lose weight. It's not a part of their culture to worry about losing weight. So they don't even realize that they're holding onto a secret that everyone in America is dying to get their hands on. So let me ask you this. Can you give me 14 days to cleanse away several pounds of lethal fat from your body? Imagine if you knew exactly how this ancient red tea could change your life in only a few weeks. Imagine the confidence you'll feel from walking into work wearing those jeans you haven't been able to zip up since your wedding. Imagine the joy of seeing your spouse look at you the way he or she did so many years ago. Imagine your excitement when just 14 short days from now, you step on your scale, look down, and see that you're much lighter. Think about the excitement you'll feel when you see the real-life proof that you can lose this much weight. And it was all so easy. All you did was drink this delicious red tea. Plus, you still got to enjoy delicious meals and even exercised a bit less, not more. You can cleanse away fat as much as you want, anytime you want. It's all up to you, and you don't have to stop there. Remember, it's not just about losing the fat either. This is about confidence. This is about freedom. By taking control of your body, you're taking back control of your life. No more insecurity, no more indecision. Best of all, no more feeling helpless. Few things are as empowering as feeling confident about the way you look. Honestly, even if you want to lose 20, 40, 60 pounds or more, I know this can work for you. It turns out this red tea can give you the wonderful, confident, and happy life you deserve. Drink this tasty tea and only 14 days from now, you'll have kick-started your natural fat-burning system into overdrive, turning your body into a calorie-burning machine. You'll look in the mirror, and for the first time in years, you'll see a big, unstoppable smile. You'll be thrilled, just like I was. You'll love the new, slender-looking you. It's the slimmer and sexier body you've always wanted to see. Up until now, I've only shared this revolutionary fat loss red tea recipe and my proven methods for cleansing fat away with my private clients, people who have paid me thousands of dollars. I've dedicated my life to searching the world to uncover little-known methods for helping people just like you safely and sensibly lose fat and keep it off. After falling into the worst shape of my life, I can personally say that this is by far the single best method for losing pounds quickly and easily. In fact, it was the only one that worked for me. It'll work for you too. Now, to speed your fat loss, and as a special thank you just for watching my informative fat loss video, I'm giving you 5 new fat shrinking rules. The rules will help you to detox your body and force your fat cells to open so you can release stubborn fat and shrink your fat cells. You can be cleansing away fat mere minutes from now. Throughout my career, my books have helped countless men and women across the world improve their health, jumpstart their metabolism, and lose weight when other programs fell short. I'm thrilled when I see messages flooding my inbox from women and men just like you, thanking me for giving them this red tea recipe and the methods that worked for them to cleanse away the fat when nothing else did. Now, you'll hear from just a few of my private clients who drank this delicious fat-cleansing red tea that forced their body to pump out more fat-burning hormones and make their fat cells shrink and stay shrunk. The new smaller body measurements from their fat cells shrinking were simply off the charts. Amazing! They found the one thing that let them hack into their own metabolism and jumpstart their natural fat loss systems. Additionally, the benefits go way beyond fat loss. It has worked for everyone who's followed my advice. I mean it, everyone! 14,793 people and counting. This includes Amanda, Dan, Melissa, and Emily, who took my advice and cleansed their fat away after they supercharged their own fat-burning systems. Amanda H., age 57, from Topeka, Kansas, says, "I'm back in my skinny jeans. I lost 17 pounds and I'm fitting into jeans I never thought I would wear again. My husband tells me I look slender and sexy. I'm very pleased with my results." Dan R., 42, an entrepreneur from Troy, Michigan, says, "I'm back in control and shed 42 pounds. My business is hectic and everyday life is stressful, so I often do not feel in control. This has made me feel I can control my hunger and what I eat. I feel much more in control of my life and I am very happy with my fat loss." Melissa T., 47, who lives in Topeka, Kansas, had this to say, "I flushed away 32 pounds. Now I have a curvy waist and hips right above my jeans. I feel fantastic. I'm so proud of what I did because my waist hasn't been this small since high school." Emily A., a 32-year-old computer programmer from Miami, Florida, says, "My belly shrank. I've lost 16 pounds and feel great. I never felt hungry while drinking this tasty tea. I lost 16 pounds without much effort. I lost all the weight I wanted, and I never felt deprived either." You've heard from just a handful of the thousands of people who proved this is the one thing that worked to lose all the weight they wanted. In just a few weeks from now, you can have similar results, just like Amanda, Dan, Melissa, and Emily did. Believe me, this tea is so powerful, you must watch all the way to the end so you can get the secret recipe. Then you'll see that detoxing my body with this tea helped me shed 41 pounds and gave me the sexy, slender body you see now. If I can go from this to this and lose 41 pounds of ugly fat without being hungry, you can too. I can help you. You can achieve the body you've always wanted, the body you deserve. I know you're probably skeptical, right? That's okay. But I can't stress this enough. You are not a failure. The fat loss science you thought would help you lose weight failed you. I should know. I remember how it was when nothing in my closet fit me, when I knew nothing would look good on me. I was so ashamed of my body that I even began undressing for bed in the dark so my husband couldn't see how fat I really was. I hoped and prayed every night that he wouldn't try to touch me. I couldn't bear the shame of him knowing what I'd become, even if it meant we grew apart because of it. As a result, we did. I hated it. Nothing I tried worked to lose the weight. So I suffered, for longer than I'd like to admit. All that is behind me now, and soon it will be for you too. All because I uncovered this ancient red tea recipe. And that's not hype. I'm not offering magic potions here. This red tea and the simple-to-follow detox plan that goes with it are rooted in sound scientific principles. I'd love to help you lose the fat if you'll let me, but first, let's take a look at 5 counterintuitive principles of weight loss that traditional methods just don't cover. New fat shrinking rule number 1. Eat more, weigh less. Losing weight is not about deprivation. It's all about detoxing your body and eating superfoods that burn up quickly, revving up your metabolism so you sizzle off calories all day and all night long. You will eat more and weigh less. With the help of this amazing red tea recipe, you will never feel hungry. The old rules of fat loss will be dumped in the trash can where they belong. And this leads us to our next rule. New fat shrinking rule number 2. Reduce stress, lose fat. This new rule is about reducing your chronically high stress levels, a critical part of losing weight. I'll give you a few simple methods to quickly reduce your stress and a list of the best methods to restore hormone balance at the end of this presentation. You will feel calmer and weigh less. It's true. Your stress is holding your body back. One study from the University of Florida found that chronic stress actually causes your body to start producing a protein called beta-trophin. When this special compound is in your body, it brings critical fat-burning enzymes to a complete standstill. That's just one critical reason why what you're about to discover is so revolutionary when it comes to safe and sustainable fat loss. By working with your fat cells instead of fighting against them. So now you know that stress is a huge reason for your excess fat. But here's another big one too. New fat shrinking rule number 3. Eliminate toxins, drop pounds. Did you know most processed food that is on the grocery store shelves contains harmful substances? The common food toxins found in processed foods include nitrates in processed luncheon meats, omega-6 fatty acids in oils from cottonseed, corn, soybean, safflower, and others, processed sugar and high fructose corn syrup, GMOs or genetically modified foods, residues from pharmaceuticals, manufacturing chemicals, and other toxins in meat, eggs, and dairy, pesticides and herbicides in conventionally grown produce and grain. When combined, all these toxic factors can result in low levels of fat-burning hormones and high levels of fat-storing hormones. And this dreaded combination can sabotage your fat loss and ruin your chances at having the slender body you want. That's why I was searching for a safe shortcut that would help my clients with an intense detoxification program to rid their fat cells of hormone-blocking toxins to unlock their natural ability to shrink fat cells. This is why you've had such a hard time losing weight, even though you do everything right. One research study conducted by the Uppsala University in Sweden concluded that there is a clear relationship between high levels of the environmental toxin PCB, a coolant and lubricant used in manufacturing, and the amount of body fat around the belly. Belly fat is known to increase your risk of diabetes and high blood pressure, among other dangerous conditions. That's why you should seriously consider detoxing your body. Research by Skidmore College exercise scientist Paul Arciero showed that detoxification can even reduce oxidative stress, which has been linked to causing diseases like Alzheimer's. One of the main problems with trying to lose weight, especially around your belly, is getting those stubborn fat cells to let go of the locked-in fat so the body can cleanse harmful toxins and flush fat away. The key to finally releasing this type of fat is new fat shrinking rule number 4. Rebalance hormones, release stored fat. Due to cutting-edge research, we now know that the hormone noradrenaline may hold the key to unlocking fat cells and shrinking them. It's what causes the action of the incredible shrinking fat cell. Researchers at Karolinska Institute in Sweden also found out adrenaline and noradrenaline are the hormones that stimulate the breakdown of fat and toxic molecules. However, when nutrients are plentiful, fat cells become resistant to this signal and instead store more fat, as reported by Professor Carlos Ibanez at the Department of Neuroscience. The takeaway here? The more noradrenaline produced in the body, the more pounds the body naturally sheds. This red tea recipe just so happens to boost noradrenaline production. Everyone I've helped with my red tea recipe lost a lot of weight because of it, with much of it lost in the hard-to-lose belly area. Noradrenaline was just one of the compounds I found in the red tea's 5 unique ingredients. I'll show you the clinical science of why this, along with the other 4 unique ingredients that work to shrink fat cells, but first, I'll give you the 5th fat cell shrinking rule. New fat shrinking rule number 5. Exercise less, lose more weight. Scientists have made astonishing discoveries, and a recent breakthrough is something scientists call the exercise sweet spot. Your sweet spot is the exercise intensity level where the full fat-burning power of your body is unleashed, so your body draws on fat stores for fuel. You are not exercising harder. You are exercising smarter. Do this right, and fat layers under your skin vanish and excess pounds disappear. Sadly, most people are eating too little and exercising too much, and this actually works against fat loss. That's why I'm here to help you understand how drinking a tasty red tea, along with a few simple methods, will detox your body and easily balance all of your fat-storing and fat-burning hormones. You'll see how this red tea can literally force your fat cells to open and detox your body to quickly cleanse away all those extra pounds and inches. Sounds amazing, doesn't it? I don't even care how stubborn that belly fat has been. If you've always wanted to fit into clothing you've only dreamed about before, I'll show you how you can rebalance your fat loss hormones and unblock crucial metabolic fat-burning steps so you can control your fat-burning and fat-storing hormones and do it as easy as 1, 2, 3. I'll give you the secret red tea recipe so you can make it right in your own home with cheap ingredients from your own grocery store. Before I give you the red tea recipe, I'd like to share with you the harrowing details of my real-life African adventure and how searching for that no-hunger red tea from the ancient legend restored my health, revitalized the intimacy in my marriage, and on more than one occasion, almost scared me to death. What was so incredible was that not only did I find this African shaman's no-hunger red tea recipe, this recipe has the most remarkable fat-cleansing action I've ever discovered in 15 years of traveling the world as a medical maverick. I've seen some truly mind-blowing fat loss results, but this red tea is by far the most impressive and the most incredible thing I've ever discovered. I also discovered that this no-hunger red tea's 5 unique ingredients are scientifically proven to trick stubborn fat cells to open and force them to release hard-to-lose fat, and to cleanse away years, if not decades, of unwanted fat. When I tried exercising to exhaustion to burn more belly fat, it had little effect on my fat loss. I went to my doctor to find out why I couldn't lose weight. After my exam and looking at my lab tests, he said, "Everything looks good. There's nothing wrong with you. I think you need to watch what you eat closer. Just stick to the medically prescribed diet I gave you. I also want you to exercise more often and longer. I'm sure if you follow the diet and exercise program correctly, you can lose the weight." My doctor just wasn't listening. I had already tried eating less. I was exercising more, and I was still getting fatter. It was absolutely infuriating. He didn't believe me. Like with everything else in the medical establishment, my doctor was taking the easy way out and putting the blame on me. I was so frustrated that after I left the doctor's office, I broke down and cried in my car. Why couldn't I lose this excess weight? I had no clue, and neither did my doctor. As if that wasn't enough, my marriage was on the verge of complete and total failure. My husband and I weren't anywhere close to being as intimate as we used to be, and I knew that deep down it was my own fault. I was pushing him away because I was ashamed of my body, because I felt like I was becoming a different person. What's worse was that he thought the same thing. I could tell by how he looked at me, or rather the way he didn't. Each time I weighed myself, the numbers were up. Even as I ate less and less and exercised more and more. As you might have already guessed, I had a few other nagging symptoms that made me feel sick, like waking up feeling tired even after sleeping 8 hours, frequent headaches, easily getting upset and feeling moody, difficulty concentrating, puffy swelling under the eyes, cold hands and feet, thinner eyelashes and eyebrows, and stronger sugar cravings. Maybe you've had some of these symptoms too. If you have, then it's incredibly important you continue to watch this free video. I just might have the answer to all of your problems. I knew something was seriously wrong with me, no matter what my doctor said. When I heard this bizarre rumor about this no-hunger red tea, I was feeling miserable. I was 41 pounds overweight. So you can understand why I was extremely excited to find out more. I knew that if I could curb my hunger with it, I could easily lose the weight. That's why I was so eager, even desperate, that I was willing to fly all the way to Africa to find out if this legend was true. Yes, my marriage was in serious trouble. Before we went to Africa, I had to buy new, bigger clothes because nothing fit me. Our lack of intimacy was going to destroy both of us, and the vows we swore to uphold till death do us part. During our trip to Africa, everything changed for the better. I'll give you the details on that in a minute. After we arrived at the remote African village where we would start our journey, the first couple of nights were horrible. I felt like the intense African heat was suffocating me. I was so incredibly hot that I couldn't breathe. Daytime temperatures were well over 100 degrees and there was very little shade. If I did manage to find some shade to sit in, thick swarms of biting black flies would viciously attack me. It gets worse, much worse. As we finally got closer to the remote tribe that guarded the red tea recipe, our guide showed us the trail we had to climb, which was the only way up. It was the steepest, most dangerous-looking path I'd ever seen. It couldn't have been less than 15 stories of winding, jagged rocks and mud, all traced by a single green vine as thick as my arm. To make matters even worse, I was itchy, I was exhausted, and I was struggling to stay standing at all. When I looked over at my husband, I saw a glimmer of hope. Hope that there might be something waiting for us up that hill. Hope that this just might end up saving our marriage. I couldn't turn away from it. Not this time. As we climbed and climbed the hills, my muscles burned and my body ached. I'd never worked this hard in my life. Finally, on the verge of collapsing from exhaustion, I just had to take a break. That's when the giant red snake decided to make me his dinner. He could tell that I was in no shape to run away. My husband tried to throw a rock at him, but that only made him angrier. It lunged at me. Everything went black. And the last thing I remember was its enormous fangs gleaming in the African sun. When I awoke, what seemed like a lifetime later, I was surrounded by faces I didn't recognize. I searched them all for answers, but they only responded in a language that sounded ancient and one that I didn't recognize. That's when I saw my husband and our guide push through the crowd, and a wave of relief washed over me. I looked at my husband, and he looked at me. We shared a moment that I'll never forget. That's when I knew I had to get better, for myself and for him. Then one of the villagers brought me a cup filled with the tea I had traveled so far to drink. After finally trying it, I knew that it was well worth the voyage. From the instant it began coursing through my body, I could feel it energizing my every cell, injecting new life into every limb. This red tea was unbelievably refreshing, and over the many days I drank it, I was never hungry. Other than water, it was the only beverage the villagers drank, which I was told was also why the women were all so slender. Even though I had to climb a massive hill to get to the village every day, I actually had more energy than ever before. I started sleeping better too, waking up more rested, refreshed, and actually excited to face the new day. My stress had practically vanished, and the anxiety that used to plague my days was gone completely. I was finally happy. Best of all, the weight was falling off me. Day after day, I noticed myself getting slimmer, stronger, and more importantly, not feeling the urge to eat, even though I was burning through calories at an explosive rate. In fact, I lost almost 20 pounds that first month alone. That's when I knew I wasn't crazy for making this trip to Africa. More importantly, I had to bring it back to America so I could share its life-changing power with people like you. Here's the bad news. The villagers protected the secret red tea recipe and prized it like pure gold. I asked Rose, my new friend from the village, if she would kindly give us the recipe. She said, "I'm sorry, but I can't give you the recipe. Only the village shaman can do that. Only he has the power to entrust you with the ancient recipe." In order to get to this shaman, the path was once again going to be treacherous. We had to walk for 15 miles and climb an even steeper trail for several hundred feet. There at the top of the highest cliff is where I could find the village shaman. What's worse, since the trail moved outside the cover of the trees and into the simmering sun, Rose told us that the only way we'd ever survive the trek was by traveling in the cool of the night. Now, I'll be honest with you. Walking through the African bush in the pitch black, surrounded by lions, panthers, hyenas, and dozens of species of poisonous snakes and spiders, scared the heck out of me. But I was driven to keep going. I knew that this recipe would change the lives of thousands. After experiencing the incredible effects of this magical tea firsthand, I knew I wasn't leaving this continent without it. After several hours and about 12 miles of steady hiking, I was getting tired. The humid air, the enveloping darkness, and the exhaustion from the difficult path caught up with me, and after a misstep, I stumbled. I fell sideways into a wet sandy hole. After struggling to get up and failing, the panic set in. I was sinking, and I was sinking fast. Then the guide emerged from the trees again, holding a large bundle of sticks. He placed them in front of me across the top of the sand in a path leading out of the deadly trap. "Now," the guy urged, "push yourself out. It's the only way." I pushed down on the path ahead of me with all of my strength. I strained, I screamed, and I labored with all of my being. Once I emerged from that deadly pit, the guy grabbed me by the arm and dragged me out to safety. My legs were shaking. I was exhausted. After my second brush with death, I was terrified. Is it really worth risking my life for this recipe? That's when we took a break. The villagers poured us some of the red tea while we rested. It tasted delicious. It stopped my hunger and gave me the energy to keep going, even after hiking for miles and facing almost certain death. Tasting the tea again convinced me that I wasn't crazy. I had to get this recipe. After a few miles more, at long last, we had arrived. As we came upon the shaman's home, a steady and rhythmic grinding echoed over the cliff. He lived in a solitary hut adorned with a variety of carvings, tools, and herbs. When he finally emerged from the tent, he stared at us all with an intensity I'd never seen before. We immediately bowed in a sign of respect. It was then that Rose told the shaman why I was here and what I had come for. When I saw his reaction, though, I didn't need a translator to tell me what he was saying. He refused to give me the recipe. I was heartbroken. I risked my life to get here. Now I had to go back empty-handed? I refused. So I told the shaman about what I'd been through, the countless miles I'd traveled, the grueling trek to the village, the attack from the deadly viper, and the quicksand. Rose tried to keep up with the translation and matched my enthusiasm with her own. Suddenly the shaman laughed. It was a surprising, joyful laugh. He motioned for me to come closer. He placed the ancient bowl in my hands with the dried red leaves in it, called out into the void over the cliff, and traced some kind of symbol over my head. While we were walking back down the trail, Rose stopped and pulled me aside. "We keep the red tea at the top of this cliff so no one can find it. You don't understand how important this recipe is to our tribe. You must have really impressed the shaman." That's when Rose took me to a special tea-making hut. There she showed me how to make this delicious red tea. The recipe was simple and easy to make. A batch of it lasted all day. My husband and I drank some, and it gave us the energy we needed to celebrate our discovery that night and rekindle our marriage. What's even more shocking is that after my husband and I spent 2 months drinking this delicious red tea several times a day, we easily lost weight. I lost 41 pounds, and he lost 37. We lost more weight drinking this red tea than we had ever done on any other diet. I went from this to this. My husband went from this to this. So this ancient legend about a hungerless tea was absolutely true. We had finally found something that worked. After I secured a new supply of this delicious red tea, my husband and I returned to America. I came back and was determined to unlock the secrets of this incredible concoction. So I teamed up with a research team from our local college and got to work. We've discovered all 5 ingredients worked in perfect harmony, with each herb contributing a specific action to force fat cells to open up and release harmful toxins that clog up fat cells, reduce stress hormones like cortisol that block the brain's fat-burning signals, allow released fat to be burned for energy and muscle growth, stop the feeling of hunger and cravings, cleanse release toxins and fat from the body, and much more. All 5 unique ingredients work together to effectively detox the body to cleanse fat away in as little as 4 hours. It forces fat from fat cells to be burned for energy. This red tea works to cleanse up to 14 pounds of fat away in as little as 14 days. I know it's scary because those who are overweight have an increased risk of diabetes, heart attack, stroke, and cancer. All of these can be fatal. The 5 unique ingredients can help your body prevent the dangerous onset of prediabetes, heart disease, hypothyroidism, or the growth of precancerous cells. Now I'll show you just what makes this delicious African red tea so powerful and how to make the recipe. I call it the Red Tea Detox Program. In my private practice as a naturopath and best-selling Amazon author, I highly recommend the Red Tea Detox for anyone who wants to cleanse away excess fat without feeling any cravings or hunger. My books have helped 156,445 women and 107,989 men burn the fat, regain their health, and take control of their lives. Now it's your turn to do the exact same thing. When you're on the Red Tea Detox, you'll be shifting from carbohydrate burning to high-octane fat burning. I have my clients enjoy this delicious red tea made with the 5 unique ingredients that work together in perfect harmony so that almost every one of them loses up to 14 pounds in just 14 days. They drink this delicious tea to block uncontrollable hunger and cravings, prevent mood changes and irritability caused by low blood sugar, eliminate rebound weight gain triggered by skipping meals, and boost energy levels with no mid-afternoon energy slumps. As an added perk, their lab tests show better blood work numbers too, including lower LDL, fewer triglycerides, and less blood sugar overall. That's why you'll love how easy it is to unlock and release unwanted fat quickly, safely, and powerfully. I'm going to make you this promise. Cross my heart. You can finally wear your favorite jeans from 20 years ago, have energy throughout the entire day, not get exhausted playing with your kids, not be bogged down with stress and anxiety, and have the confidence and energy to have an intimate evening with your spouse. How can I make that cross my heart promise to you? Because I've been helping people just like you take back control of their lives and do the things they want to do. The Red Tea Detox Program is built from more than 5 years of research spanning more than 500 medical studies, hundreds of diet systems and books, and almost 3 years of real-world testing. With the Red Tea Detox Program, you can strip off 5, 10, 15 pounds of fat or more in just 14 days. The Red Tea Detox Program includes the red tea recipe and my simple-to-follow methods for detoxing to cleanse away the fat. I promise you that once you try it, you'll say it's the most delicious way you've ever lost fat, all while never feeling hungry. The Red Tea Detox recipe is easy to make, and the 5 ingredients can be found at your local grocery store for pennies. You might even have the ingredients in your house already. This isn't like any of the other diet programs you've tried. There's no calorie counting, no calculating points, and no more bad food. You can experience the same dramatic fat loss, powerful energy, restful sleep, healthy hair, and smooth skin that my private clients enjoy. You can have it at a very special limited time only price when you click the Add to Cart button below. But act fast. The secrets I share with you here aren't common knowledge for a reason. As such, we could be shut down literally any minute. Want more details on the fat shrinking effects? Here's the science. Metabolic enhancer number 1, the fat shrinker. This red tea contains aspalathin, the incredible fat cell shrinker. Aspalathin contains a unique bioflavonoid which reduces stress hormones that contribute to hunger and the storage of fat, while it increases glucose uptake to aid in the balance of blood sugar levels and insulin resistance. That means you'll feel more energized while you get thin, because aspalathin has been shown to inhibit the production of new fat cells. Even more important, aspalathin's powerful antioxidants protect the liver against damage, aid in reducing cholesterol, help regulate your blood sugar levels, and even improve your mood. Metabolic enhancer number 2, the fat storage stopper. It helps by decreasing calorie intake with a mechanism that works by blocking dietary fat digestion and then acting as an antioxidant and reducing inflammation. Plus, it increases feelings of fullness and enhances glucose and fat metabolism so you burn more fat while absorbing fewer calories. This is important because it means you can still eat plenty of food and your body will simply take fewer calories, making it easy to lose weight. Metabolic enhancer number 3, the fat unlocker. The third unique ingredient can increase blood flow and stimulate the secretion of adrenaline to boost your metabolic fat-burning rate, while it improves insulin sensitivity and lowers cholesterol. It is a great detoxifier and even helps your digestive system clear food faster, keeping your whole body cleaner. Metabolic enhancer number 4, the fat cleanser. The fourth unique ingredient is a diuretic, so it promotes urine flow without altering the excretion of sodium and potassium, and it won't cause dehydration. This is critical to detoxing your body the right way. It promotes the functioning of the kidneys and liver and increases the amount of various enzymes in the digestive tract, so it helps improve digestion and cleanses the fat. Metabolic enhancer number 5, the hunger killer. The final unique ingredient in this red tea helps the body to metabolize carbohydrates more effectively. It has been shown to lower insulin resistance while stimulating metabolism, helping prevent increased fat storage by ensuring that lower blood sugar levels are maintained. The red tea detox is the breakthrough many people who have been struggling to lose fat have been waiting for. Imagine enjoying the foods you love, steak, a beer, or even chocolate ice cream, completely guilt-free. Imagine living a life free of expensive prescriptions and endless doctor visits to renew the pills. Imagine feeling good and living your life without obsessing about every single calorie you eat, all while knowing your health could be protected by one of the most powerful natural healing teas ever discovered. When you download the Red Tea Detox program, you'll get everything you need to lose a massive amount of weight quickly and easily. You get the priceless tea recipe I paid $10,000 in travel to get and risked my life for, twice, the fat-burning research that took me almost 5 years to compile, a complete 14-day meal plan to help optimize your detox, a comprehensive exercise plan proven to almost double your weight loss results, and the Red Tea Detox Motivation Booklet to keep you focused and inspired. Remember, when you drink the Red Tea Detox drink, you're never, ever hungry. You can enjoy this delicious red tea in a number of tasty ways: hot or iced, as a smoothie, in your favorite protein drink, or as a slushie. If you want to lose fat, protect your brain from Alzheimer's, and have a great night's sleep, then you need to act now. Why on earth would you wait? You can get great sleep tonight and wake up energized when you click the button below. You'll want to take complete advantage of my vast experience helping thousands of people just like you who wanted to optimize their own fat-burning systems. The Red Tea Detox Eating Plan, which is included, is exactly that: a natural, doctor-free way to trigger your body's fat-burning system and give you the body you want fast. Plus, you'll also get the Red Tea Detox Workout to skyrocket your metabolism. This exercise and activity plan has the potential to almost double your fat-burning results. Also included is the Red Tea Detox Motivation Booklet, which will keep you going no matter what. This part is essential to the Red Tea Detox program because it dispels the common myths about willpower. My private clients pay as much as $499 for this information, and they think it's a bargain. But I'm not going to ask you to pay that much for this amazing product. In fact, it was my goal from the beginning to spread the knowledge of this incredible tea across the world to as many people as possible, so I'm not even going to charge you half of that. You deserve to have a healthy body and do all the things you ever wanted to do. You deserve to be wearing the clothes you love and getting those nice compliments about your slender figure, too. You won't pay $499 or anywhere near that, because I'm going to offer you, for a very limited time and only during this presentation, a special discount of 95%. That's right. You'll get a huge 95% discount so that this product can be used and shared with as many people as possible. When you click the Add to Cart button below right now, you'll get all these special gifts when you try the Red Tea Detox Program today. Bonus number 1, 100 great-tasting smoothie fat loss recipes. You get green smoothies with recipes specifically formulated for detoxifying the body, weight loss, stress relief, mood enhancing, power workouts, glowing skin, beautiful hair, and ultimate energy boosters. You will never run out of delicious, nourishing, fat-burning smoothies because there are 100 recipes to try. It's worth $27, and it is your free gift for just making the smart decision to begin your Red Tea Detox today. Bonus number 2, Effortless Weight Loss Hypnosis, Audio MP3. My Effortless Weight Loss Hypnosis works on any MP3 player, laptop, tablet, or phone. It automatically reprograms your mind to eat less sugary and fatty foods without any hunger pains. Hypnotic suggestions will help you shed these excess pounds to get the body you really want, all by listening for 18 blissful, calming minutes each day. This is the exact same hypnosis audio my private patients pay $147 for, but today it's yours free. Bonus number 3, the Ultimate Superfood Guide for Super Health. You'll get a list of the best superfoods to buy and the science behind how they work inside your body. Find out which superfoods to eat for what purpose, whether you want to get over a cold, increase your chances of having a healthy baby, or even reduce wrinkles. All this is yours free today, even though I normally charge $27 for it. Bonus number 4, the 5 detox methods of famous celebrities. If you want to join the likes of Gwyneth Paltrow, Anne Hathaway, Beyoncé, and other superstars, you'll want to know the 5 detox methods of famous celebrities. These include colonics, saunas, detoxifying foot baths and foot pads, liver cleansing, body brushing, and other little-known celebrity detox secrets. My private patients love this and pay $197 for it. But again, since you're so motivated to lose weight, since you've just spent almost an hour watching this presentation, I want you to have it for free. The total value of the Red Tea Detox and all of your special gifts totals $897. You will not see the Red Tea Detox anywhere else at any price. So through today's special offer only, you're going to get immediate access to everything for a one-time, single, secure investment of only $37. That's an incredible 95% discount. Act now, as this offer, or even this product, will not be available forever. It's time to go ahead and click the Add to Cart button below. You will be taken to a secure order form where you can enter your details and get the Red Tea recipe and download the entire program that will boost your fat-burning metabolism, detox your body, and give you the energy you need. Remember, the Red Tea Detox recipe is caffeine-free. It is vegan and vegetarian safe, dairy-free, gluten-free, sugar-free, and this is exactly what you've been searching for. Let's see what Debbie, Liz, and Dr. Robinson had to say about the Red Tea Detox program and how it worked for them to cleanse their fat away. Debbie H., age 42 from Dallas, Texas, says, I've lost more than 14 pounds in 14 days. I lost almost 15 pounds, actually 14.9 pounds, during my first 2 weeks on the program. I did a second round and lost another 11.5 pounds. I've never felt so much energy or been more healthy in my life. Mark T., 51, an engineer from Hastings, Minnesota, says, I lost 17.1 pounds. Try it, stick with it, and you'll see results. I kicked my diet soda habit and got rid of my sugar cravings. The detox from sugar was easier than I thought. After reading the program, I knew the amount of sugar I was eating each day was killing me. Now it's day 14. I'm down 17.1 pounds. This works, and it's the only thing that ever did it for me. I'd say try it and stick with it because once you are thinner, life is so much better and it's easier than you think. Dr. Robinson, an MD from Tampa, Florida, says, I'm recommending this to all my staff and patients. As a doctor, I've seen and heard it all. The red detox drink is tasty, and I'm not hungry. After trying it myself with my husband and seeing our lab numbers improve, triglycerides, blood sugar, blood pressure, I recommend the Red Tea Detox to my staff and patients. Now, the entire Red Tea Detox program is available for a single tiny investment of $37. I simply can't keep this price that low for very long, so grab it at this incredible value right now while you still can. Plus, we could be shut down any day now by the medical establishment that doesn't want you to know these secrets. So go ahead and click the Add to Cart button below right now to get the entire Red Tea Detox program, plus all 4 bonus gifts for just $37 right now. That comes with my 100% money-back guarantee. In fact, I'm so confident you'll love the Red Tea Detox program that I'm offering my ironclad 60-day double guarantee. That means you have up to 60 days to decide whether the Red Tea Detox program is right for you. If you don't love being thinner, having more energy, and looking better than ever before, simply ask me for a refund and I'll send your money back. No questions asked. I want you to be completely happy. I promise you this can work for you if you try it and follow the program. Now that you have nothing to worry about, go ahead and click the button below. Look, I understand you may be skeptical about the fat loss results I've shown you today. I was too. But that was all before I experienced firsthand what a Red Tea Detox could do. No other detox program contains these 5 unique ingredients scientifically proven to unlock stubborn fat cells, release hard-to-lose fat deposits, and cleanse fat away. You risk nothing because it's backed by my personal 60-day, no questions asked, 100% money-back guarantee. So click the button below now to get the Red Tea Detox at this very special, limited-time-only price of just $37. Your payment is secured and guaranteed. Do you understand what a great deal you're getting? How much would you pay to be thin and healthy for the rest of your life? I flew all the way to Africa to get this. Now you can have it for only $37. All you have to do is click a button. You can stay stuck, feeling fat and miserable, or you can join the tens of thousands of clients I've helped lose an average of 14 pounds in 14 days. It's time. You can start cleansing fat away mere minutes from now. Right now, the Red Tea Detox program is available at an incredible value of $37. You have 60 days to use it. Enjoy the delicious red tea and green smoothie recipes and judge whether it was worth your hard-earned money. Remember, your complete satisfaction is 100% guaranteed. Isn't it time you tried it? Get the Red Tea Detox program and cleanse your fat away. Still with me? I know you may have a few questions, so I'll answer the most common ones. Why a red tea? Isn't green and black tea as good as red tea? No. Black tea is actually burnt green tea, and black tea is full of caffeine just like regular green tea. Even if you drink decaffeinated green or black tea, the decaffeination process destroys much of the natural ingredients. So it makes more sense to drink a red tea that naturally contains no caffeine. Does red tea really stop hunger? The red tea's 5 herbal ingredients work in harmony to end cravings and make you feel full to stop your hunger. That's why the native villagers called it the no-hunger drink. Why is this red detox drink so special? It's the perfect health drink. It's refreshing and tasty, hot or iced. It helps clear toxins, it reduces fat-storing hormones, and it promotes the production of fat-burning hormones while naturally reducing stress and balancing insulin. I'm a naturopath, and I've spent years studying the benefits and side effects of each of the 5 unique ingredients that go into your red tea. Along with the powerful African red tea recipe, my detox plan is carefully formulated according to the latest holistic health and scientific research to maximize your fat loss during the 14 days of the detox. The recipe contains these 5 powerful ingredients to create the ultimate metabolism-boosting, fat-busting, energy-reviving drink that's not found in green or black teas. Is it vegan and vegetarian? It is caffeine-free, vegan and vegetarian safe, dairy-free, gluten-free, and sugar-free. It's a great alternative to caffeine with absolutely no jitters, so cleansing fat away is safe and rapid. This red tea contains no fats or carbohydrates. The flavor is mild and slightly sweet. It has no oxalic acid, so there is no risk of kidney stones, unlike black and green teas, and it has very low tannin levels, so it's much better for you than green and black teas that have high tannin levels and combined iron. The Red Detox Tea is packed full of powerful antioxidants that fight oxidative damage caused by toxins in your body, scientifically proven to have antibacterial, antiparasitic, and antiviral action to boost your immunity. So drinking this delicious red detox tea does more than just halt hunger. It also helps you lose weight to get the body you want, finally get a good night's sleep so you can feel great and fight off disease, produce and maintain energy throughout the day to play with your kids, spend quality time with your husband, and keep up with all of your active life's demands. Detox your body and protect your brain from neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's, lose fat and protect yourself from cancer, diabetes, and heart attacks, reduce your hunger naturally and effortlessly so you're no longer a slave to your cravings, spice up your marriage and ramp up the passion and intimacy in your relationship, and reverse harm caused by the many environmental toxins that have been building up in your body for years. What powerful antioxidants are found in these 5 unique ingredients? Quercetin may help protect the body from free radical damage. Luteolin can kill cancer cells and prevent tumor growth. It also contains a high-density lipoprotein, HCl, for good cholesterol. It may also have beneficial effects on blood pressure by inhibiting the angiotensin-converting enzyme ACE to aid in protecting the heart. Are the ingredients for the Red Detox Tea easy to find? Yes. You can easily find them in your local supermarket and health food stores. You can also buy them online. They won't cost you much at all. Do I need to be a good cook or have a lot of time to cook? No. You should be able to make the delicious Red Detox Tea and smoothies in just a few minutes. Every recommended meal is carefully designed for real people living real lives with easy instructions. Why does this program cost so much less than other programs? I'm so confident in the effectiveness of this program and the miraculous red tea recipe that inspired it that I know it's going to be a huge success. Plus, I know what it's like to feel helpless when it comes to your weight, so I want to help as many people as I possibly can. Since I don't want the price to stop you from getting the body you want, I'm making it as affordable as I possibly can. Can I do this detox even if I'm older or have health issues such as heart disease or diabetes? Yes. If you have a medical condition or physical condition, please talk to your doctor before starting this program. However, this is not a starvation or deprivation detox, and all the ingredients are safe, nourishing, natural superfoods. How many payments do you charge me? Only one payment of just $37. Is my purchase guaranteed? Totally. You have 60 days to try the Red Tea Detox risk-free. If at any time, for any reason during those 60 days, you are unhappy with the program, please email me at liz@redteadetox.com so I can refund 100% of your money, no questions asked. I just ask that you give the Red Tea Detox an honest try, and you can keep your free gifts. So go ahead and click the button below now and let's get started.